Hello and welcome to the Brexit Estate, hard by the darkest dungeon. Wow, what the last few days I've had. Well, things are not going well for us, are they? It's all run down, shabby. Hey, at least the inn's getting patched up. Okay, let's take a look at this. Something may be wrong with the stagecoach. For some reason, the Twilight Knight isn't appearing at the stagecoach. She was until a few days ago, and then she's just stopped completely on multiple campaigns. It's very odd. I've taken a look at all the files, and I can't see any reason why she shouldn't be appearing. So I'll have to ask a few people about that and see how it goes. On the quest front, once again, it's all mediums, with the only short one being the courtyard. We don't want to level up people to third yet, if we can help it. We've managed to avoid it so far. Let's avoid the boss runs, because we're not quite ready for those yet either. Which leaves us with pretty much this. And deeds, which we need. Alright, so we want to avoid level 2 people, we want to put some diseased people in the hospital, we don't have a lot of money. You get to go there, you get to go there, you get to go there, you get to stay there. Okay. Which means Vernon or Wenger gets to go. The ague is, of course, pain of aching and swollen joints. Haemophilia, less of a constant pain. So we can probably afford to treat both of these, but it's going to be cutting it fine. You know, finances are going to be running low again. It's almost worth actually blowing all those deeds and going and taking the weapon upgrades and going straight for a necromancer. But I'll try that next week or two if I don't get enough for a stagecoach upgrade, because we need to upgrade this fast. And we got a space reserved for her. Let's take a look at things. Is there anything else we can... No, we're pretty much... Oh well, pretty much ready to go. Well, that's right. And 1. This is going to be rough. Once again, it would appear our only healing is the antiquarian. Let's hope she has a healing skill available to her.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Okay, room battles. Oh, that is a lot of stress. Should have possibly brought one more bandage along. Okay. He's not craving. Let's just spew bile all over these individuals. Set them down the track to death nicely. And if I can finish her off with enough damage... Well, it is to... No, not quite. Okay.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So the goal here is mainly to prevent stress to Tescatorid, which isn't good because he's going to be guarding. but the more stress we can remove, the better. And in that regard, healing criticals are a thing, so I'll be trying to heal him quite a bit.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Just heal. I mean, you can't. There we go.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
You can't stay there forever. Right. It likes 76 for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, great. Just keep spitting. Should have checked that back. Oh, I can do back, okay. Right, remembering that the blunderbuss fellow at the back is a high priority. But he's also harder to reach at the moment. Oh, that was stress. Ooh. That's not good. I'm not removing the bleeding because they're just going to keep stacking it on.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So the way this group generally works is that the two fellows in the front keep applying bleeds, and then the chap at the back does a big group shot that hits everyone, with the hope being that the bleeds get you down to death's door, and then the blunderbuss finishes you off. All the bleeds finish you off. Yeah, it's a constant. You know what? Let's just get a little light up there. Interesting. Now gives debuff resistance. Okay.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Now, no, 2 for 1 is fine.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Making some space there for the more expensive antiques. And now let's camp because lots of people have a lot of stress.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
We don't appear to have any safe camp skills, so we'd better just all get geared up. I'm very tempted. And he's the only one with a stress removal skill. I considered random trinkets, and I know they're quite valuable, but decided not to. As survival was more important at the moment.
The light, the promise of safety.
Oh, you ninny. Thing is, if I did get that weapon upgraded with blacksmith, I don't really have enough money in town to purchase very many of them. So there's no rush to get it just yet. And we're on room battles. There's probably going to be one right there.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Well, we're certainly getting a lot of money from this run, so
Ancient traps lie in wait.
we may abandon it early.
Thirsting for blood.
So we may abandon it early just in the interest of making it back to town alive and getting a lot of money, because money may be the main goal this run. Or it could be surviving these creatures. Okay, that's somewhat heavier damage than I'd hoped for. Not good, fellow, you're very stressed. I contemplated going for one at the back and it wasn't quite worth it. Oh, we know you're bleeding, but I think you'll manage.
As the enemy crumbles.
Now that might have set up a musket shot, which wasn't quite as powerful as I'd hoped for. Oh,
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
it's alright. If we make it through this, we can hopefully send him out with a jester in a few weeks' time.
A singular strike.
Really had to do that, didn't you? So let's start clearing some bodies and adding stress to the entire party instead of just moving back. Because we need to get to that hook-handed brigand at the back there. That's more like it. Actually, we might not. We do. We do still need to get to him.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
375. Keeping with holy water just in case. Right. You are bonkers and might be interested in this thing. You probably wouldn't find anything valuable. Okay. So I don't think the holy water is going to work here based on past experience, but I'm not going to risk it. Okay. She can cope with that. She has absolution. She can work away at that stress. And again, when we keep running into creatures like this, it might take her a while, like 2 or 3 missions.
Precision and
Whoa! Well struck, milady. There we are, the stress causer has now been removed. And we'll just start shooting away at these front ranks.
Be gone, fiend.
She is really, really heartbroken there, isn't she? Oh, stress. Not stress. That's a relief. That's 23, okay. Uh-oh. What's he doing? What's he... Oh, that's alright.
Back to the pit.
It wasn't too bad.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Just in case it comes around again. A little bit more blight resistance there. And that is 500. Okay, look, we're gonna... There we go. Probably gonna regret doing that. I don't know, there's not much call for holy water down in Warrens.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
They can't all be fights, surely, but I suspect this room might be ours. Not. That's a pleasant surprise. Let's just not. Nope, nope, she's interested in antiques and old things. No, we can't afford the key anymore. Oh, how delightful a trap.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
But at least she's not bleeding. That was a rather jagged-edged wheel there, and here come more foes of the stress-causing variety to ruin our day. Just puke green acidic gunk all over them. You know what? That mark looks dangerous. I see a lot of potential for group strikes here in the front three rows. So I'm throwing up riposte first this time. And 12, 15... there we go. That's a start. I mean, that's only a single target one, but he did have slightly less health. And that's starting to... here we go. That's more like it. Oh, perfect.
Such a terrible assault cannot be
Apart
left
from the stress
unanswered.
he's taking, obviously. He's getting greedy and making demands. Let's get the double guard ready. They probably can't reach her at the back, but they can reach him, and while he's guarding... I know most of their damage is from bleed, but from a direct hits he'll take less. Alright, let's... you know what, actually let's just seek absolution. How long is he bleeding for? Too long. Oh, goodness. Oh, come on, really?
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, room battles, probably 3 more. Ah, perfect. Oh no, not so perfect. Right. Oh no! She's abusive, which is all he needs.
The abyss is made manifest.
So what I'm doing here is moving the healer back.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Oh, really? That is not good. Oh, come on now! Oh no. You know, when you go to the Warrens or the Weald, you're pretty much guaranteed someone's going to get diseased, but not very often is it all of them. And she's going to go back too. Now we have a much better lineup. And we'll just rake these ones at the front here. Repeated blows over again, clawing away, and she's probably going to get really afflicted soon. But for now, we need to offset that bleed. Oh no.
Victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, we need this food for meals. We're probably going to have to fall back soon if we're not really lucky. I think it might be worth almost going to that room. But this is more of a retreat kind of situation. And you don't get too much from retreating apart from the money in this case.
Spring to life.
And we spent quite a bit of money. Let's see, 5... okay, we would be making money this week, but these heroes would be in a terrible state. So, by making money, we would get to go back to town, upgrade weapons, and go and take on the Necromancer Apprentice. Which would be a laudable goal. But is that what we want to do? No, we want to get the Twilight Knight and train her up to at least level 1, go into the Crimson Court. But since she's not appearing at the stagecoach at the moment for whatever reason, and hopefully she will when we go back to town, we might as well press on, just see if we can get a little bit more out of this one. Oh, we're not going to have those 5 deeds if we don't complete either. And we are not going for the Shambler at this point. Oh my goodness. There we go, hopeless. Right.
There can be no hope in this hell.
If we make it through this fight alive, we're leaving. It's 2, isn't it? It is 2. Great. A simple arithmetic of war.
And panic.
And he's probably going to bleed as well. No bleed, but
exposed to a killing blow.
oh, this is bad. Because he's now gonna... yeah, here we go. Right, we're leaving. But we're all too scared to leave, so we'll just run. That still needs fixing, that's unfortunate.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
And we just need to flee. We need to get out of here now. Out. Our second hero falls. Good old Tescatoriad, he just wasn't going to last, unfortunately, for whatever reason. He just didn't cut it.
Reassemble. Evil is timeless, after all.
Okay. So she is now afraid of strange unnatural creatures from other dimensions, and she is even more prone to diseases. Well, that's wonderful.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Well, the insects are back to harass us. Let's go and check for Stagecoach. Let's see, removed hemophilia, removed the ague. And now let's go see if we can... No, not yet. What is going on here? It's as if every other class is willing to turn up. Oh, I'm probably going to have to look into this. That's 68 crests now. Might as well start using some of them. Wait, was there? Oh yes, so there's been a number of changes since the last episode that are worth mentioning. First off, Solo and Finale have been nerfed into the ground and are barely worth using anymore. That's okay. Apparently a lot of people were abusing Finale, but now it's just rubbish. Like, barely usable. It's almost in the same... I wonder if the modifiers last for the entire fight for these to make them worth using more. There's been a couple of other minor skill changes, but that was the major one. Anyway, I'll say bye-bye for now. See you all next time, and something is going on with the Stagecoach. That's really weird. Well, see you all.